In every D&D, rope never comes in handy.
Hold it right
So we'll
there,
continue that
old
thread,
Sam.
I guess.
No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junius. Look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single ord in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Sightseal.
And they're doing a bang-up job. Do we want to tell them who we are? Who are you?
Orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Riverlon.
Liberators of liquor, too.
And again, you're doing a bang-up job.
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius? Aye, a noble word.
So you are liberators, you say?
And that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Best way to calm a wily
Is he
dog
talking
is to
metaphorically?
meet him. Ha! Spay for pay. Legion's motto.
Just put a sock in it, will
Fair
you,
enough. That's a new
Bibius?
one.
Ever
Seems
cat
you've been enjoying
stood
a
on the
drink or
lookout
two.
For hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah! So,
They're so
all
dedicated to the
sorcerers,
cause.
are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
The dialogue, I've just realised what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Fable. Did anybody play Fable on the original Xbox? Again, just way over the top dialogue. That's exactly what this reminds me of.
I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
That sounds like a great idea, Junius. The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. We don't need to be aggressive with them, do we?
Lead the way.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Capital, come along. We're not far from the city.
I think Bibius can hold his drink better. Do we follow them or do they follow us? Yoink. They might need the cup of water as well. If a target has high physical armor, it won't be knocked down, meaning that useful against squishy targets, but not... Okay. Good to know. I'm sure a lot of this stuff... Only 70% as well. I'm guessing, again, that'll go up with levels. There's a 90% chance, but if they have high armor, that's not going to be very good. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool.
Come, let's have another lovely day for a swig and a song, isn't it? Fairly well.
Do we just go? Do we just keep walking? I guess we do. Nice use of an old broken ship, though. Bluegills, we'll take them. I've no idea if they'll be useful, or they're just following us, so... What happens if we give them the mushrooms? I think they're probably inebriated enough. And shells, what's the point in the shells? Do they do anything? Air staff does me no favours. I want a second sword. Is there anything over here? I should probably be leading with her, actually. She's the perceptive one.
For the Legion!
It's an orc! Oh, we've almost leveled up. We might be able to face him.
What in the hell's is happening down there?
Take the hammer.
Orcs? Bloody orcs!
And tomorrow.
Let's go back to the bridge. Let the source hunters handle that big roots.
They ran away quickly, didn't they? Right, now we've got 2 weapons. We can start to use our skills. Oh, we just... Ah, this is better stuff then, isn't it? Right. Right. Are they the same thing? Yeah. And send that to Scarlet, who is probably going to be better with that. No, it's the same. Durability is something I need to be watching as well, is it? Probably. Look at all this crap I've got. Because this is still the tutorial, I don't think I can sell. I see an explosive barrel. Who are you? A black cultist. And you're an archer. Poison? So anything will work on him. What are orcs weak to? They must be weak to something. They're weak to air. We don't have any air yet. You're a shaman, so you're going to be a problem. So resistant to fire. He's really resistant to air, but not poison. Let's hit you with some poison then, I guess. Oh, it's an arrowhead. So we need to make it into an arrow. Are we standing too close? I mean, they're clustered up so nicely. And we weren't standing too close. I like it. That's good. Can we fire again? We can't see. Oh, well, yeah, that'd make sense. We can see you, though. How much damage did that do? That's not the end of the world. Now we just got to sit and wait, right? It's probably going to set me on fire, but I'll... Can I hit you again? No. Well, I'll go into that, that'll do. Hit him. Nice. I don't think I need to do that right
my
now.
hands today.
Come fun. That's a very, very wise tip, Mark. If you set yourself on fire, then the enemy can't. But then it'll kill me either way. What's this? That is genius. I will give you that. That is absolute genius. That one attack. So two-handed, not two-handed, dual-wielding does hit with twice on the same cost, but you've got less chance to hit, I think.
Did you see that? Those orcs had a
We gained a
human
level.
commander.
How very curious. And how very disquieting.
Juniors, didn't they hear the fight?
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
Are you talking to me or no? Right, let's loot.
Vengeance will be ours.
You can't loot the orc then. We can't loot those orcs either.
Hail, Source Hunter. Why, I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes you. Beats me what traitorous man.
Why was there a human fighting alongside the orc?
A man among orcs? It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the Cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Seal? Bloody orcs are at it again. Beats
What
me
happened
what
here?
on earth they want in Seal. This is their second attack within as many weeks, and their second defeat.
Well, I mean,
That
I'd rather there
rat-faced
was a second defeat than 2
shaman of theirs
wins.
even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbour to the west of here.
Will be ours.
a fireball. Yeah, of course. If I could do fireballs, I'd be launching them everywhere.
It's hard to say. That ship
How are the
needs
sailors
attention,
making out?
and fast, or she's as good as sunk. Got any special source hunter tricks to make a blue sky turn to rain clouds? We Legionnaires are loyal
Well,
servants
actually-
to Captain Aureus and the Council of Seven. Been stationed in Seal for more than a year now, with no end in sight.
That was all, you know, useful and everything, but there's barrels I haven't looked at yet. Smoke grenade sounds fun.
Filthy beasts! I'll kill the
Rabbit's
last
paw
one.
probably for crafting.
Taken before his time, far before his time.
I need to use that more often. Take the gold as well. Never leave gold lying around. Can we get on their ship? Now that is an interesting ship. It's like half siege tower, half... Probably be a dinghy.
Vengeance will be ours.
Can we get over there? Maybe we can, and there's a chest. We haven't got any lockpicks.
We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save her. The blasted orcs.
Flick knife, that's better than the sword.
What if the orcs are sending another fleet? What if the orcs are sending another fleet?
Is it worth wasting a spell? You just said that.
Blasted orcs have learned
We
how
could
to
throw
swim
oil on it.
fire. One of the orcs are sending another fleet.
It's an intelligence potion.
I
But here's the biggest buckets we've got.
We could throw a beer at it. It's a waste of beer, isn't it? Have you got it?
We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbour.
It might be a waste though.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
That might have been a waste of a scroll. But I guess the cheers were enough. We might get some sort of reward.
Oi, the Soul Santa! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Seal, comrade, and good luck.
I think we're going to need it.
Oi! The Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Seal, comrade, and good luck.
First time you did the too long there and it burned the ship. Yeah, I don't know if I should be wasting like my equipment and spells and stuff on their problems.
Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs. It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot. Let's...
It's just the same thing. We heard this from your friend in a slightly different accent. I'm not seeing anything useful here. Oh, there. Where was that shell? Do shells do anything as well? Like, I'm picking them up, and I'm probably going to sell them.
Spotted something.
Where? That? You've got good eyes. Pick it up. Pick it up. Or, you know, don't pick it up. Yeah, I do need to level up. We just killed some orcs and got a level out of it, which is always good. I'm guessing we're going up here now. Let's do you first.
I like you much better with your guts.
Just sell the shells. I can't do bow. No, I don't. Why have I got one on crafting? I don't remember putting one on crafting. Oh, is that from something I'm wearing? I can't add to any of this stuff though. So what's the point? I can't take a talent.
I like you much better with your guts on the floor.
I'm tempted to throw in Dex. Is that Sean Connery wannabe there?
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
I think I'm going to save that. Same with you. Can we do anything on duel? No. Yeah, let's just save them. And strength. Do you get a stat boost every other level or something?
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
I like mackerel actually. Wasn't Ahu a magician?
But I see we've
Why is he? Why are you
orc
cat?
landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Seal. You're as welcome as a glass
That's exactly
of cooled
what's
milk
happened.
on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city. So you were,
I was
and
summoned
so
here
you
by a
weren't.
cat.
Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, Hunter.
Is he a magician
No
or a
need to look
barbarian?
so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Yeah, Councillor Jake. You know, everybody knows Councillor
It's
Jake,
hard
right?
to put my finger on
Tell me
it,
more about
but
the
I
murder.
can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though,
Then
the
take
local
us there.
commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead. So
Council's
there
been
are,
murdered, so I
or
assume there were
rather,
some suspects.
There is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed. But to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take
That
my
kind of
word for
charm.
it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
And a
Jake
shop, you
was
say?
murdered in a
Sorry,
downstairs room
scene
of
of the
the
crime.
King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
Okay, so we need to go and find Aureus.
I said to him,
Anything
I said
else?
myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour,
May interest you to know
A
that the
human,
orcs we took care of
truly?
were led by a human.
But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard
Precisely.
rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to
Yeah,
make
it's
of this
probably
news,
true.
but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
From what I've seen and heard, this isn't the first time you've had
Unfortunately, that is
problems with
absolutely
marauding
correct.
orcs.
The Orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating.
He likes his,
We've cordoned off the western
His
beach
cat
where
metaphors,
most orc
doesn't he?
activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here.
These boss men respect.
There's nothing of interest along
I think
the
he's been a
waterfront,
cat for too long.
except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
I'll take Pirate's Treasure.
Oh,
Tell me a
that's
bit more
not
about this
trick.
cat trick
It's
of
a
yours.
blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds.
I think he's the witch and we have to burn him.
Ah,
What exactly is the trouble you're having with the undead?
They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible
So you
for the
make
outbreak.
magic weapons.
Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
So what did he say?
Well, what
So lots of information.
I'm glad
Didn't
we've
really
met,
point
Source
us
Hunter.
anywhere though.
And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs.
Workshop, you say?
But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Sicil. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Ahu mentioned?
Good on you. These
Yeah, it might be an idea for them to close the gates as well.
So what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
We could run around with 2 hammers.
Save that ship.
Honest
all by
pay for an
your
honest
lonesome.
day.
Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have lent you my hand too. I thought the old gal's
How about that burning
seal
ship?
when the orc shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you managed to rescue her from a watery grave. Closest thing to a miracle I've ever seen.
Let's trade. Drag, buy and sell. This is all very similar to BG3, I think. What's he got? He's got 30 gold, right? Oh, I might have to put that armour on. That might be worth using. Level 2? We're level 2 now. Where's all my sell stuff? I put it in a bag, didn't I? How do I open it? Jars might be useful, I don't know. What can I trade for 30 gold? That might come in handy for someone. I don't see the point in the crossbow. How much is this stuff? 24, that's close. Don't want to sell this stuff. You can have a couple of branches. Can you not open bags? Like while you're looking at an inventory screen like this? I keep the shovel. Is that a skill book? Crafting and cooking with Maradino. That'll do. Oh, no. How about we do that? I accept your offer. Yeah, good, thank you. I need to figure out this inventory because there's so much crud here. Weapons. All of that stuff could have been sold. I'll tell you what, we'll put them.
When I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start
Maybe
earning
that.
an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. And so what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more
You haven't got
suited to
anything in
my
there, okay.
nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
We may as well have that as well. A cooking pot, is that going to come in handy or not? Do we think? We need a key bag as well, actually. We'll use her as the key bag. All this stuff I can do off stream. It just seems silly to sit there and go through the bags.
I don't know how you did that hocus pocus, but boy am I grateful. Nothing worse than seeing a fine vessel like that disappear beneath the waves. I thought the old girl's fate was
Didn't look
sealed
that
when
good.
Orc Shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you
Said to him, I said myself, if I don't
That's pretty much word for word what the other guy said, isn't it? There's a chest over there. Can we just loot all this stuff? Like no one's going to stop us. Really? That just seems a bit odd. Like, this must be somebody's stuff. Maybe it isn't.
Time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride.
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
A home, a livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do nothing but look on. These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves. That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd have been around when our own barge went down in flames.
Yeah. Tell me, I don't... Should we talk to these guys? Should we talk to everybody?
We were merchants what seems
Tell
like
me
a
about
moment ago.
yourselves.
With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo. With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you can keep an eye out, though.
We seem to be fixing everybody else's problems, so yeah, sure.
Have you found us a job yet?
What's Philip
We'll
got
take
for us?
anything. Really?
Leave it with me. Let's go and check this ornate chest. We haven't got any lockpicks though. Is that too far? Can we not do that? Let's go to the fish rack. Can we do anything about the rope? Like step over it? That's exactly what I was thinking. I like your sense of humour, game. Alright, let's check all of this stuff. That was a very good cow impression.
If I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour,
Mug of wine. What made the moo? Was it... Now. Under... The lessons of my teacher. Is that because we found that? She
seeing
can talk to animals.
2 feet approaching me, and here you are. My powers astound even me. I'm Bull.
Tell me about yourself.
The Bull, the leading clairvoyant in Seal. The 2 feets never bother to ask, but I see all that is and is to be. Of course.
Can you tell me my
most winsome
fortune?
2 feet. Of course. What would you like to know? Why, yes.
Will I be
most
wealthy?
Wealthy indeed. But you must be vigilant, 2 feet, for I see that your wealth will come by bloody means.
This bull has an amazing
Well,
voice.
that depends.
Will I be
2
lucky in
feet.
love?
That depends. I see that love has caused you to falter in the past. Yes, falter dearly. You must reconcile your mistakes before you will find true love.
How will I die?
Death. Ever the most difficult topic to foretell. I see. Oh dear. No. No. Your reading is over. Do you hear? Over.
Well, that...
Well, tuck my tail.
I want to know how I die now.
A 2 feet addressing me directly? Huh, I thought I'd never see the day. Don't know what you said to upset Bull, but don't worry about it too much. Being in tune with the flow of time takes a lot out of him. Oh, me and my brother Bull have
Tell me a bit about yourself.
all around Seal, from dock to graveyard and back again.
I'll take my leave, I guess.
Well, you see, the gold and silver planets in square aspect suggest a struggle within you.
Is this hinting at some sort of story? That's crazy that you can just have full-on conversations with animals. I think, folks, that's where I'm going to leave this one for today. A little shorter than normal. Let's save it, just in case. But we've made a start. This is just insane. There's quite a lot going on. It seems like this is going to be a lot of fun. And there's going to be a lot of trouble that we're going to get into. So we will jump back in tomorrow. A bit earlier than this stream. This was quite a late one. I got tied up with a few other things. But we will be back tomorrow with more Divinity Original Sin and see what other animals we can talk to. And if we find out who killed Jake. Because everybody knows Jake, right? Have a good evening, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rock.
I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.